Yes, yes. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for last Saturday. But I had last Saturday was a three dimension situation. But
It was
tonight,
his birthday.
exactly, it was my birthday. Thank you. And I like to say a shout out for everybody that said happy birthday to a brother as well. But Saturday was beyond my birthday. It was a three-dimension situation. Lifespan have changed. But tonight, y'all already know. You know Red, for sure. He back on the show. You already know how he get down. Red, do you got anything you want to say?
We just gonna tune in. I'm gonna let my other people introduce themselves. It's on though.
You already know. Matter of fact, the field is stacked. We got my guy Derek. You know what I'm saying? You already know Cash. You know how you get down. Political and all the way around the community. Always inspiring youth and everyone. And matter of fact, it's not just about the youth. It don't matter what age you are. You can be inspired. You got anything you want to say, my brother?
Let's get this popping. I'm ready.
Already. You already heard it. So, and I got my guy right here. I must get damn me, excuse my language. I have to say. We got little Benny. You know, he got a genetic makeup of Big Benny. He was on the show just last Saturday before last. You already know what's a blast. We got little Benny on the show. And we more highly and thank you for being on the show, my brother. Do you have anything you would like to say?
No, man, I appreciate you having me on the show, man. That's all, man. So just get it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, here we go again. We haven't even got started. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, Miss Lady, over there on the right.
But he didn't introduce himself.
Okay,
we want to
man.
just know people names and stuff. We know Red.
Okay. I thank you, ma'am, for your concern. You know what? You're a great candidate. Yeah, I thank you for your concern. I thank you. Y'all give her a wide applause for her concern. Brother, would you please give them a little info and who you
like
are?
His name and
Excuse me, ma'am.
Well, I just figured that was gonna kind of build within the show, but my name is Benny. You can follow me on Instagram at Hebrew Ben. So,
Already.
you know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, if you want to know anything else about me, just follow me on Instagram.
Or tune in.
Yeah, tune in.
Already, you already heard what he said. You heard what he said. And as a matter of fact, we're gonna get off into a little of that too. But we're gonna roll this off right now because we're in a critical situation. We know how everything is going right now, dealing with the Joe Biden and also Trump. We're gonna send it over here to the beat drum. We already know he's gonna beat it down. We're gonna get it to Red. Red gonna give us a little insight on the difference of where we at right now dealing with Trump and Joe Biden. This is straight out of St. Louis. This is how St. Louis is feeling. Now, if any other individual have anything they have to say, you already know you can drop comments. As a matter of fact, if you don't want to drop comments, you know what I'm saying, you know how to get in contact and reach an individual who's standing firm on this political activity just taking place. Go ahead, Red. Give us a little, just a little beat drum. We're going to pick up on that.
I'm gonna start off a little bit like this, y'all. I'm gonna jump straight at it. You got Biden, you got Trump. Which one gonna do something for us?
Neither one.
Amen.
Look,
Can I get amen?
I agree with that.
Okay.
But if we was to come together, it's all about one block. If we don't come together as one block, they're gonna continue to do nothing. All our votes only will count all together. We can't have me voting for Trump, you voting for Biden, you voting liberal, you voting conservative. Let's split up. That's just how we is right now. Situation split up. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
That's something to think about. Does anybody out there want to add anything to that or have anything they would like to respond? You want to add something to that?
I got a comment.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Lady. I didn't see you. Didn't have your hand up, man.
It was 36,000 people, black people that voted independent in North Carolina.
Mm.
36,000.
Who won North Carolina?
But what? No, that's not what I'm saying. See what we was talking about before on the brain chamber about the plan.
Yeah.
To vote.
Mm.
So.
But why they didn't reach out before they voted that way?
Hold on.
36,000 compared to 36 million ain't gonna move a grain of salt.
Okay, hold on. Whoa, hold on. We got Benny want to speak. We got another brother right there in the audience want to speak. So give us 1 second, my brother. Let this brother here speak, say what he has to say. What you have to say, my brother, right there?
First thing I want to say, how the brothers doing on the stage, y'all speaking. I really applaud you, black strong young brothers. But I have a question for everybody. Dealing with the politics and everything, do with Biden. So, due to the voting and the politics, do you guys think it's a problem that they think Biden has a sickness? That it would be a problem to him if he was voted as a president? Do y'all think that's a different problem? Or there's not really an issue to look at?
The sickness, to me, is just another excuse. Because if you're going to do something for us, you're going to do something for us, whether you're sick or not. If you're sick, get out the race. It's just that simple.
Well, he's strong.
Well, I think.
Hold on. Go ahead, my brother.
I think that we should actually consider that. You know what I mean? Because if he's sick and he can't do anything, we got to look at Kamala and see what she about. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna be the next up. So.
See, I look at it as him being strong.
Whoa, hold on now. One at a time. Go ahead, my brother.
No, that was it. You know what I mean? I just think we need
to.
His sickness it is something we should look at if y'all really want to consider Biden. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you want to add anything to that, my brother?
No.
Did anybody else want to say anything? Okay, let me
Excuse me.
Go ahead, my brother.
That last thing. I mean, I really agree with what you guys said, but it was mostly like opinions. I was really saying, like people say he got a sickness, old timers. Would we rather put somebody in office with old timers? I'm not saying it really count against him. He's a strong guy, like you said. Him being sick, it really doesn't count against what he does. It just makes him a stronger person. So, when we want a type of person like that in office, he has the right support behind him. Do you think that he can lead this country like that? Or will he forget a slight vote or a slight ruling?
But when you say sickness, what you mean? Because I don't know.
Go ahead, my brother.
When you say sickness,
break it down.
They say he's going through old timers. He's an old candidate.
Whoa, man. Hold on. One at a time. Go ahead, my brother.
He is forgetting a lot of things. And for us to have a person in office to lead this country.
Whoa, now. Hold on now. One at a time now, man. You'll be next. I see you back there in the red.
If Trump is
Go ahead, my
not
brother.
voting again for a person to be voting in this country to be here to stay after Trump, knows they got a lot of work to do just because of the things Trump did. So for a person that we're going to put in office, we got to know who we're going to put in office. I was asking, is it a good idea? Is that really votes against him? Or
I'm going to piggyback off Hebrew Green down there.
Okay.
Right? Do y'all think Kamala Harris can handle a presidency? If you think Kamala Harris can handle a presidency, then you still can consider him. Only if we consider him, if he competent enough to still do something for us. It's just that simple.
Okay, I hear you, Miss Lady. Go ahead, right there on the right.
Do we think that Kamala Harris won that last debate?
I didn't see the
debate.
debate personally.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see it personally.
You should have watched it.
But
He could be the next president.
But what I know is that she locked up more black folks than Joe Biden did.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay. Now, do anybody want to add anything to that?
No, I thought Pence won that debate, and I seen it.
I crushed it. Thank you.
Yeah.
You saying it good.
Yeah.
I thought he won it too.
I agree with that. I
They want
think
to
that-
know off talking about a fly on his head.
I agree that Pence actually won that debate.
Why?
And well, first of all, just dealing with the strategy. See, we have to understand this here. these people have a strategy.
Mhm.
See, in order to invade and conquer anything, you will have to have a strategy. So that would mean that you will have to have a field strategy. Someone will go out in the land. So if you look carefully at my Instagram, I say I'm a field strategist because I strategize the land. And there are people who makes the land. And so you have to have a strategy to be able to go out in the field to be able to coordinate and galvanize these people together to be able to build whatever you're building. So for number one, we have to realize that we have been under this type of strategy have been taking place, which separates a major part in the separation that's dealing with you. Go ahead, ma'am. You want to speak? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like Candace Owens was saying in her
Mhm.
book, Blackout.
Right.
You know, see it there.
Which is a very exciting book.
But she make a lot of sense. And if
Right.
you know, Democrats haven't done anything for us in 40 years. I mean, my God.
Right. But at the
Yes,
same
we
time,
still
let's look at this here in a I want to refer to what my brother Red said quite some time ago. He said logic. And logic is a great word for professionalism.
Mhm.
And the reason why I say that is because what you said is true. Wages stagnated nearly 20 years when Democrats was in office. And the most sad part about it, and the depressive part about it, to those who toss it in their gravesite, which majority of them was Confederates. Since we understand that, the coldest part about it is this here. We still fall upon a unique strategy that holds them together as a bond, which sends us in a delusion of American dream of separation of I or you doing better than one another. So we have to turn around and deal with what, like Red said, logic. What is the logic about voting in this issue that we being approached by today? That's the question we have to ask. Go ahead, man.
I don't have a question.
Okay, but you had your hand up. So since she didn't have a question, we'll go on and finish the topic. But like you want to speak, my brother.
I say as a black man, I think what Ice Cube was doing is what we supposed to be doing.
I think that's
If they
great.
want our vote, I feel like we should have some input in, them doing something. I ain't saying they gotta give us reparations or all that, but I think what Cube was doing and what everybody trying to be mad at him for because he went to both parties, and the only party that was willing to talk to him was the Republican Party.
Okay.
Right. Which
You know what I'm saying? Why they
are.
trying to cancel Cube? You can't cancel Cube. Like Cube,
Okay.
That's
ever
right.
since he
I
did,
agree.
F the police, I feel like you can't cancel Cube. We
Right.
already know what he about. You know
And
what I'm
Cube
saying?
have an education.
Yeah, and y'all gonna get. I feel like the
Yes.
media and the people behind these computers get mad. Oh, he shouldn't have talked to. But first of all, you can't tell me who I can talk to. I'm
Right.
doing
Number one.
what these athletes and all these people ain't doing.
Right.
All they
Right.
doing is putting on a vote or die
Won't
shirt.
do.
They telling you vote or die.
Won't do.
Right.
But Q
Right.
actually going to the
Right.
Democrat and the Republicans and giving them a plan for us.
Right.
But they got everybody trying to cancel him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I feel Q. Like
Me too.
what he explained on Hot 97 and these other platforms like Willie D. I
Right.
watch Willie D stuff.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I feel like
Yes, sir.
what he was doing is what we supposed to
Right.
be doing. If y'all want our vote, y'all got to give us something for it. We're not giving y'all our vote for free. I ain't gonna even stunt, and I'm just being real. I only voted one time, and I only voted for Obama. I never voted before or after him.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you want to add anything to it, my brother?
No, I mean, I feel what you're saying. I just think that, like, it's just the expectation of the Democratic Party. You know what I mean? They just feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna always vote for them.
Right, I agree.
Exactly.
We gonna always be there, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta do nothing for us. They ain't gotta put in no effort, no work.
Right.
And until we show like some type of force, like
Right.
by being like not voting for them,
Right.
show them at the polls, and then they may change. They may say, all right, next election, we can we'll make switches up. We gotta do something for them now. So
Right. I agree.
No.
I agree. That's the power of the vote.
It's
Hold
a
on one second.
terminology.
Oh, go ahead.
About that,
We got someone want to speak.
It's
in the
called
audience.
quid pro quo.
right, yeah.
Right.
That means if I put you in office,
Right.
you got to do something for me.
Right.
If I give you all these votes, what you gonna do for me?
Right. The civil rights
That's
movement
quid
with Martin
pro
Luther
quo.
King.
Yep, the same
White
way
folks
these
do that.
churches get their money to
Right.
to get these people elected. They do something for them, so they gotta do the same thing for us. If y'all want us to go out there and vote, y'all gotta do something for us.
Go ahead.
I wanna
Miss
say,
Lady.
can I
Go
say something?
ahead.
About
Definitely.
what Red said earlier, man, about how just how we just voting in different areas. Like I vote Republican, you vote Democrat, and all that kind of stuff. Like it don't make no sense if all of us, as especially black people, so-called black people, we vote in these different things. So what we need to do is kind of figure out what kind of code as a race that we have. Like what do we all have in common, and what kind of culture and code that we want to live by, and we need to figure that out some way, somehow, and that goes into something deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come on
We
with
ain't
it,
gotta go
bro.
there right now.
I'm feeling it.
But we going
Yeah, I
right
feel
now.
you.
Talking
Come
about the
on with it.
politics stuff, though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But-
Let them speak.
But by you saying that though,
Go ahead. Hold on.
that
my
it goes deeper.
brother. Let this sister here speak.
I just want to say
She
that
been wanting
the
to say something for an
Democrats-
hour now.
No,
Go ahead,
Democrats
ma'am.
have to stop making us feel sorry for ourselves. See, they play on our emotions,
Okay.
and we
Blackout.
have to stop feeling like everything is about race and this and that, because they use the race bait against us too, and that's what
1800s.
draws us in. So that's my
Okay.
comment.
Okay. Go ahead, my brother. Finish
Well,
up.
If you know that they basing it on race, shut them down. Ain't no need to even listen to them no more. Cause still, this would be 46 president, right? Which one have done something for so-called black folks?
None.
That's why this is the most important election. You
don't-
got two
don't think
clowns.
Trump done nothing?
You got
Let
the
her speak,
Joker,
ma'am.
you got the
I'm gonna give you your
Joker,
time, ma'am. Let her speak now.
which is Donald
Go
Trump.
ahead.
You don't know what's going on. And you got the clown, Joe Biden. I'm gonna call him a clown. I'm gonna get to that right. But I'm gonna let you know why he's a clown.
Sleeping Joe.
Cause if this man rolled with Obama for 8 years and ain't tell Obama to do something for you, wake up. You
Wake
think
up,
he
wake
gonna
up,
do
wake up.
something for you? Just cause he got a woman, black woman, as a running mate. He had to make change and didn't do it. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got a lady right here in the red in the back want to speak. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, I just want to speak on Donald Trump.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like neither party,
Okay.
but Donald Trump is an open door. He's letting you know what he is and what he's not going to do.
Okay.
Biden, on the other hand, he talks around the question, so you guessing what
Backstab.
he is saying, but you hoping that he's going to do something for the black community. But at least Trump is saying something, and he
Okay.
is listening to what's his name, Ice Cube. You know,
Okay.
on what
Okay.
his views are for the black community.
Okay.
Not saying that his administration is going to do anything or not for the community, but they
Right.
are willing to listen to him, and therefore maybe they can steer more black folk to vote for Donald Trump.
Okay.
But he is an open dog. See, Donald Trump don't hide his hand.
That's right.
The Democrats are hiding their hands, but they hate niggas in the background. You know, but
Oh,
Donald
my
Trump telling you, I
goodness.
don't really like you, but here,
Lord.
I can do something for you
That's
just
right.
a little bit. Let me dang just check over your head. You
Right,
want these stimulus
right.
checks? Let me give it to you. But
Okay.
I'm
And
still
he
gonna
said,
tell you,
"Watch out, what we got
I'm not
to do."
gonna come to the hood
Okay.
and do anything. It's still gonna be broke down. See,
Right.
but I'm for my rich people. See, if
Okay.
you're rich, you can have his attention.
That's it.
You know, if you're rich, he'll help you not to pay taxes. See, Democrats want the rich to pay more taxes, which is gonna trickle down to where they're gonna be laying off more people because they're trying to save money. Because a lot of these corporate companies ain't gonna be able to pay them high taxes. They can afford it, but they're gonna choose not to pay it. So what they gonna do? Cut from the poor and say, well, here are your pink slip. I can't afford to take care of you no more. I can't afford to help you pay your light bill and feed your family. So now you're gonna have more people on the unemployment line
Producing homeless.
and homeless. You know,
That's
at least
critical
Donald
there.
Trump is steady for the rich, and the rich is steady gonna have
That's critical
employees
there.
to pay them, so they can pay less taxes. So you in a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. But the only person you can really rely on is God to take care of you and your family. You know, you can't rely on man. You don't put your trust in no man.
All right now.
And if you want to keep your job, on the other hand, I say vote for Trump because he
All
can
right
keep
now.
the rich with the rich, and then they can afford to pay to all the employees that's making $10, $11 an hour.
And keep the
jobs on
Okay, now so if you're voting for Trump, clap your hand. This is free here. If you vote for Trump, clap your hand. If you vote for Trump. If you vote for Joe Biden, stomp your motherfucking feet. Excuse my language. Well, it's not a lot of stomping here.
So landslide.
Well, before we take this next
We in
break,
the hood too, you know what I'm saying? It's like we straight in the hood.
I wanna
This is the culture of the hood right here. You know what
I wanna deliver something that's special. The reason why I call it special is because with the grace of something greater than you and I will be present. But if I'm not, these words will rain down the drains and the highways on the rooftops of houses as I leave. Because it will rain. Believe that, and the sun will shine. But this is what I want America to know. We're at a time right now where kingdoms are falling apart. Politics, governments, presidents cannot save you. You in a situation right now, you have to make a serious decision. And what I mean by that, there's no corners where I can, take the shortcut. There's no more shortcuts. I want America to know that. There are a rising of people who are direct descendants from something that's greater than you and I. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. You got your
How
hand
is
up.
that gonna help us?
What that is going to help you is because if you know this, you will be able to save yourself and those beside you. Because the reason why, you will be caught up in a galaxy of trigonometry and the knowledge you receive from these characters of language, of words that we call trigonometry will fool you. You will be caught up in this television world. You'll be lost. It cannot be found. That is known to be the truth. Politics is a slangulation of words. Once you're able to define them, and when you get deep in their roots, the character have no action. Understanding voting is critical. Depression is difficult. Because once the voters vote for you, you can't pass no bill. Now, this is why I go back and agree with Big Ben. If you're going to vote for the policy, not the actual character. Because voting for the character can keep you in the American world. America is the only place in the world that preaches dream. Other countries don't preach dream.
I mean, but if you going by policy, the thing is like Democrat and Republican, they always got some good and they got some bad.
Right.
So it's like it's just like this.
A
So I
juggle.
mean, Republicans got some good stuff over here. Democrats got some good stuff over here. They also got some bad shit over here.
Yeah, and
They got some bad shit over here. So me personally, I say, what's the point of black people voting when there's nothing in there for us? There's nothing in there for us on either side. Listen, we're gonna pay more taxes.
Either
Like
way.
if you making $12 an hour, they taking about $200-300 out your check.
True.
$200-300 out your check. So you basically
Make it sell.
going to work to pay your bills. You probably have $100 left, and hopefully you get food stamps. Because if you don't,
That's 8.
you done. What they gonna do about that?
And see,
Look,
that's the thing.
look.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Tell you.
Okay, one second. And see, that's the thing I'm trying to get everybody to see tonight. And that's the critical part about it. It's because voting is not going to change this. This
No.
is known to be the truth. See, once you realize that you have been colonized on a whole nother constitution, a whole nother ideology of living and laws and policies that created by man, that suppress man on land. Voting is not going to change that until we decolonize. There's a word that have been defined that made great kings and leaders. They are called that conquer. We haven't conquered nothing.
I say the most
We have to
important
conquer.
thing that I think we should do is vote at the local election.
That's true.
There you
This
go.
is
True.
the thing. Like
That's
this
true,
is
too.
what you can tell when COVID-19 came, that the what is it, the governors or whatever of the states is the ones that was able to make decisions on what can come in, like if they needed masks and all. It wasn't on Trump.
Right.
So our thing is, let's do the
Right.
local things right. But as I said the last time, as young people, we don't know who we voting for. Just like
True.
they got now, they say vote no to Amendment 1 or Amendment. We don't know what the hell these amendments are, and y'all not telling us. So when they go to the polls, just like I'm saying, I'm just being truthful. The first time I voted, I went in there to vote for Obama. All the rest of them people, I ain't know none of them. I just had to pick. I was just picking.
Right,
That's it.
Right.
I ain't know who these people was. So I probably voted for the judge that put a whole bunch of niggas in jail.
Right.
Because I don't know. They ain't telling us this. They just telling you
That's
vote
true.
no on Amendment
I
1.
can agree. I can
vote
agree with
this.
that.
That's what they need to be breaking down. If
Right.
anything, they need to be breaking down the local vote. This person is gonna be your judge. This person is gonna be your governor, or vote no. Like, you know, we did vote when they started legalizing marijuana. When they wanted to put dispensaries in Missouri, we voted like a motherfucker. Excuse my language.
It's legal.
Yeah, well, it's not recreational yet. It's medical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But probably give it another year, it's gonna be recreational.
Hey, but like you said, when that happened, that vote counted. So if we do vote local, we can get some of these corrupt folks out of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Like Parson,
The chiefs of the police departments,
all
all
them.
them,
We can vote them out of that.
Okay.
because they all in
But
there.
when it comes to Trump and Biden, Harris and Pence, that's out of our hands. yo.
Yep.
I agree.
Unless
'Cause at
we,
the end of the
unless
day,
we vote
they ain't
as
got
one.
Nothing
Okay.
for
I
It's
African.
agree.
out of our hands unless we vote as one.
I agree with that. I
If
agree.
if we don't vote as one, only thing we can change at the local level.
Okay.
And like you said, only thing we got to do is dig and do a little research. You can Google all these folks that's running.
And find out who they are.
It's a bunch of crooked folks. Everybody from Missouri that's in office right now, vote all of them out. Cause they ain't done nothing.
All
It's
right.
simple.
What's dirty with the fro? The black dude that everybody voted.
Get him out of there.
What's his
Wesley
name?
Bell. Whoever, get him out of there.
Hold on.
It
Go
ain't
ahead.
do
Hold
nothing.
on. Hold on.
She want to give a comment. back
Okay,
there.
go ahead, Miss Lady, back there,
I was
back
just
there.
gonna add to what he just said about, we got to do our own research, our own homework. I get
Okay.
that this ain't the 80s or the 70s no more, where they going door to door introducing who. Hey,
I'm Leslie,
Them
running
candidates.
for,
Right,
whatever
right.
this, so they don't, it's not like that anymore. So you have to, we got Google, everybody got iPhones down there in here. You got to Google and research sometime on your own time
Okay.
about what it is you or who you feel that should represent us. It's like we put a lot of things out there in the universe, like, hey, we should be doing this, we should be doing that, but a lot of responsibility lies on us as an individual.
Thank you.
If you not put you out, we can always say this every day. Hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, or I want to vote for this, I want to vote for that. But at the end of the day, if you won't do your own research, if you don't find out who these damn candidates are in your own area, your own neighborhood, your own
I
community,
agree.
what fucking good does it matter? Like you said,
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
agree.
saying,
That was good.
Google is at the tip of your finger. Start researching some of this shit. Research some of these policies. Like you said, that amendment. You're right. We go up there. We do that.
I can tell you exactly
Can
what
you
it means.
imagine how many people are gonna go vote
With my job.
and look at names?
Yes.
That name.
Or
looks
Democrat or
attractive.
Republic, yeah.
Right.
And just hit
We
that
don't-
tick.
we don't take
All
time.
Democrat,
We
all
feel
Republican.
bad.
Benny, you want to say
All I
something?
had to do was
Yeah, I kind of want to go back what you were saying about policies. You
Okay,
know,
go
how
ahead.
we should,
We like that, Miss Lady. We
How we
thank you
should.
for that.
how we should
Go ahead,
vote
my brother.
on how we should vote when concerning policies. Like both of these candidates kind of gonna set a tone for the country on what policy is going to be implemented and what we're going to accept as a culture. You know what I'm saying? As we move forward for our children and all that kind of thing. So
Right.
we got to look at which one of these candidates represent our policy, our culture, the closest. And that's why I mentioned earlier about the code. You know what I'm saying? Who are we? You know what I'm saying? We just walking around here like we as
Right.
Americans, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we the same as these, Europeans, nothing against no other race or nothing like that, but we different. You know
But
what
we're
I'm
not a race.
saying? Yeah, we are a whole totally separate people. And we put in this
chose.
position. Yeah, we put in this
chose.
position for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We are the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying? If we want to get into all that, but we ain't got to go there right now. But we should be kind of looking at, if we want to vote, look at which one of these candidates going to stick close to our code as a culture. And our code is in the scriptures. Like Trump, he for one thing, he for trying to stop abortions.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He helping us without really trying to help us directly. You know what I'm saying? We're just stopping abortions. That's helping us.
Yeah.
Biden, what they about? They about trying to keep that going.
Kill a baby at
You know
9
what I'm saying?
months.
They kill a baby at 9 months. They about trying to keep that going.
Deep,
Y'all already know that.
deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. That's
Yeah,
real what
yeah.
that brother's saying is
And
because
And even Trump, he also giving you a choice to. I feel that's what he said basically, that I seen, that he giving you a choice to either take this vaccine or not. It's not a mandate with
Right.
Trump,
Right.
But it's a mandate
but it's a
with-
That's a big
mandate
deal.
with him. And see,
That's
my
a
thing
big deal.
is the
Chip
same
next.
thing with the flu shot. I feel like it's our choice to take that.
Right.
You can't make us take anything.
Right.
I feel with Trump, like he said at the beginning, before, what was this in March? He was like, no, I'm going to give them a choice to either take this or not.
Right.
I'm with that.
Right.
I'm totally with that. I think it's our choice if we want to do it or not. Because we don't know what they putting in those vaccines.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't know if our body can take it. And they talking about they gonna do a couple trials. Well, we ain't the same people. We're not the same people. So you do trials on other people. We not the same people.
Right.
Look here.
Hold on. You go ahead. Go ahead, my brother.
As far as them
we got your
trials,
sister.
if you get a shot, like you get a flu shot, they give you the flu. So if you get the coronavirus shot, what are they giving? Everybody ain't coming back from that. I know folks right now pass away from it. I'm a survivor of it.
Okay.
Right now, today.
Yes. Yes.
So I know it's real.
It's the higher power.
So the folk that say it ain't real and do all that, I ain't got no rap for that. Cause if it catch you,
It'll be down.
trust me, it will affect them.
Yes, it will.
In
Even
one
the
way or
most
another.
healthy people.
In one way or another. Cause if I wasn't an athlete, worked out, I probably would have been one of the folks who lost my breath, taste, and Smith.
Mm.
I just had body aches and a temperature. And I broke it myself with an old school remedy.
Mm.
I boiled the lemons, orange peels,
Facts.
put my head over the tile in the
Facts.
pot, broke it till
Facts.
it was 99.1.
Is y'all listening?
Fever broken.
Is y'all listening on there? Don't go
But
to
I
that hospital.
had body aches.
Listen
No,
to what
don't
he
run
said.
no hospital.
Don't go to that hospital.
So-
And if
So
you
when
do, you better get Zithromax, hydrochloromycin, or zinc. They're the only 3 things you need to get.
Okay, there. Well, before we wrap this up, you know what I'm saying? I thank everybody for, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. If anybody want to add on, that'll be great. But we got some young artists that's finna jump on right after this here. We're finna do a live performance. We got some artists that gonna explain, you know what I'm saying, some of the things they went through, where they're going, and they're going straight to the flow, do their thug dizzle. But before I close out, I want to also let you people know this here. This was a great conversation tonight, and I thank all you brothers for being here tonight as well. But what I want to do, let you know, we're coming into the time where voting is important, but knowing who you are your maker and creator, that's what's important, because everything else gonna send you under the mudslide. That's for real.